Welcome to Lidat. I'm Sam. For freedom, call me Poppy. I'm here joined by the hostess with the mostest. I am joined by Jose Anthony Guerrero. Hello. Say hello, you weirdo.
I thought we're still doing this whole intro thing. I thought we were just getting into it. What happened to the whole?
All right, my fault. We are talking about the smack heard around the world. The smack. Hold on. Heard around the world. Jose, how about you explain the story to me? Because I know you got a lot of jokes you've been holding inside your body. Your body's going to explode from all the jokes that you've been containing within yourself.
No. I have decided to let the professionals handle it, and I'm going to let Andrew Schultz handle it real quick. You know, we're going to watch a whole little roasting session that Andrew Schultz had. But first, I'm going to share the video of Will Smith smacking another man.
Oh, guys, if you like this content, like, subscribe, and share. I'm going to start doing this a lot earlier.
That was a nice one. Okay. How about him? Oh, Richard.
There he goes. Boom, slaps him. I wanted to show this one because this one shows Will's laughing at the joke. The other ones don't. They kind of just show Will's waking up, just walking up. But essentially, what ended up happening is that Chris Rock ended up making a joke, a G.I. Jane joke.
Do you understand that joke?
Yeah, it has to do with the. It has to do with the movie Jane. I think it's called G.I. Jane.
It's not just that. It's not just that. So the actress, the G.I. Jane actress or whatever.
Involved?
Yes, but only that she cheated on her husband with Ashton Kutcher.
Oh, that
a much younger guy.
Oh,
at
that
the time.
I mean, I don't know if that was meant to be that deep, but
that joke was over a lot of people's heads.
I mean, the joke was never written by Chris Rock. It was actually the writing staff who wrote it. He's not the one who wrote it, but it had to do with this joke. I thought it had to do. First, I thought it had to do with G.I. Joe. I thought G.I. Joe because he was bald.
Yeah, G.I. Jane, no, and then, but you know, I mean, the look, but also, I think the joke was meant to hit something. You know, there's too many things that connected to it.
Maybe, but I mean, either way, Chris Rock just meant that as a joke. We're gonna have. I guess I can show you Chris. This guy's. I was gonna
Andrew Schultz response.
Oh yeah,
jokes and whatnot.
Oh, I mean, he had jokes ready for his ass. That's actually gonna show you.
How long is the video of the jokes? Because I don't want to get copyrighted.
I mean, I highly doubt that he'll copyright you.
No, probably not him, but anyone else that controls it. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's only like 2 minutes, but I highly doubt Andrew Schultz will be someone like that will be copyrighting stuff. But I'll show it, and then we can just cut a couple of parts.
Let's go.
Chris Rock got himself in a hairy situation. He shined a light on female alopecia, while Jada's head shined a light on everything else. Chris was making fun of Jada's baldy, but seriously, how is Will supposed to get turned on if she has a woman's haircut? Now, I'm not saying that he's gay. He likes women, specifically ones that swim for Penn.
Oh my God.
Wasn't the first time Will fondled another man to make Jada happy. Okay. And with the hands that struck Chris Rock was actually a metaphor for his relationship with Jada. Open when he wanted it to be closed. Let's be honest. Last night, Will Smith looked like he was from the streets of Philadelphia, and Jada looked like she was from the movie. After all that drama, Will Smith still took home an Oscar. I'm talking about the award, not a Mexican guy while he watched in the corner.
Bro, he wrote. I was looking for a little cartridges, and I was gonna sound off a shot. Bang.
Listen, man, I'm here for the jokes. I believe Will should get joked on, and I believe Jada should get joked on.
Because jokes are supposed to be, but jokes are not supposed to be funny. They're supposed to be offensive. What is it? Jokes are supposed to be funny, not offensive.
Yeah, but
jokes are supposed to be funny, not offensive.
here and here. No. That's not. I was just kind of saying yes. I can get my point. Also, I'm of the belief, and this is just the way I was raised. Okay. Firstly, I'm cool with people clowning him. And
this was not about the joke, though.
Huh?
This was not the reason he smacked Chris was not because of the joke.
Instead of his wife.
I don't think
told him to.
I highly doubt. Well, yeah, but I think it had more to do with that.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah,
I agree. It has more to do with his wife.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? Now, with that being said, I am not mad at him smacking another man. Because I am from the school. If you feel a type of way about a man, you handle right in there. And you know, he did. And he's gonna get away with it. But I don't think it's real. I don't really think that. So, you know, before I even finish this whole point of, I don't think it's real. But if it is real, I respect the smack. I don't respect the. I don't remember. I might agree with the reasoning, but I can respect the energy that went into it.
I don't know. It's a lot to unpack here because one, this is my thoughts. I covered in a little small 2-minute video that I did.
Which is doing fantastic. 2,000 views. Good job. I wonder who pushed you to fucking do it.
I was gonna do it regardless.
But
either way, I'm not
gonna
gonna pay attention to it.
Either way. Good job.
I think, see, if I was in Texas and this was a Glock, you wouldn't be saying much.
See, you can tell a lot about a man by what he has inside his room. He has crooked flowers in his background, and he has a blue Nerf gun inside his room, and a Savage shirt on. There's a lot of things that's just mismatched about this guy. He is Chris Rock. He gets smacked. Okay, he doesn't do the smacking. He's the one that gets smacked. You could tell.
Anyway, no. But my point was, it hadn't. I don't. So, Will found it funny, right? I showed her in that clip, and I think what ended up happening was he ended up looking over at Jada. Jada was pissed, so he felt like he had to do something. Plus, I don't know if you saw his Oscar speech because he ended up winning an Oscar.
I think he apologized to the Academy.
He apologized to the Academy, but not to Chris. But basically, he in his speech, he ended up saying that, you know, being a celebrity is difficult because you basically have to take the high road and you basically have to take it and just smile. Which, in my opinion, that tells me that this was more about how he's been treated lately, meaning how people just keep making fun of him after the whole red table talk.
Yeah.
People keep, downing him over and over again. And I felt like he finally found a time where he could do something. Because if Amy Schumer was doing the jokes, he would have not gotten up and hit her. He would have not gotten up and hit a woman.
No, but he probably wouldn't be at the show either. Who would go to the show with Amy Schumer?
I mean, either way, if it was a woman or any comedian anyone who would have said the joke, it was a woman, he would have not gone up and hit her. If it was a woman, he would have never done anything. In all fairness,
wait, before you continue, I believe that most comedians that are of Chris Rock's level wouldn't have made that joke in the first place.
Maybe.
No, I do think that. I think only Chris Rock really makes that kind of joke. I think you look at any other comedian on that level of comedian, like that level of star comedian. Kevin doesn't make that joke. Dave wouldn't make that joke. Chris, I understand making that joke, but the other two, the only other two comedians I see on that level, in terms of stardom, I don't think would make the exact same joke. I think only Chris would make that joke.
Either way, the joke really wasn't that serious. You think the joke was that serious?
No, I don't believe the joke was that crazy.
No, I don't think it. So I don't think it was about the joke. I think it was like finally he found someone he can smack.
Yeah, he could put his outlet onto.
In my opinion, I don't think you should have. I don't think that sets a good precedent that if a comedian is saying something you don't like, you're gonna go up there and smack him. Because the thing is that some people may say, well, he's defending his wife. He felt offended. I mean, you can make the same argument about Dave Chappelle.
Well, okay, I agree with you. It does not set a good precedent. It does not, right? Because now I believe what's going to happen is that a lot of comedians are going to be at shows. So when you get offended, oh, Will Smith did this, they're gonna feel a lot more emboldened and empowered to do whatever to a comedian. With that being said, a lot of these comedians have security guards that would not a lot of these people. And then a lot of these comedians will kick the person in the face after. So I don't really think it's that big of a deal. I mean, all you gotta do is you set precedent for one thing. These people are on Will Smith, so you gotta set a new precedent. You come up on my stage, you are getting laid down, you're getting put down on the floor. No, it's that simple.
Because I mean, Andrew Schultz was talking about the time that he actually got hit. Well, someone tried to hit him. Apparently, he was in a comedy room, and it was kind of like it was not a stage. He was basically right next to people in the floor, and he was talking about in a scenario like that, someone could easily just walk up to somebody and hit him, like he tried to do. And that could happen to like lower level comedians when you're in a comedy room, you're just starting, you say something offensive, somebody finds out, oh, you offended my wife, right? Because some comedians like Andrew, they do a lot of crowd control.
Crowd work.
And they basically make fun of people. Like imagine if you were at one of his shows and he just decides to pick on you or your girl. You know, does that justify you going over there and smacking him because you felt offended? I mean, look, and I'm gonna make really clear because you made a point when we were talking on the chat. I have a problem because this was a place where a comedian, where it's the Oscars, where comedians are known to make fun of people, right? This is a place where comedians do this.
Yes.
Right? He was not in a play where we're singing Kumbaya and we're singing Little Mermaid and yada yada yada, and it's the stage. And is different.
I hear your point when it comes to that. I hear your point about Oscars, comedian scenario.
It's a big difference.
When I am working off of is I am empathizing, and empathizing is the only word I can really think of that to use in a situation because it's not really the word I want to use. I want to say understand, but I understand the feeling of knowing you have to protect your wife or protect your woman that's next to you.
You can understand someone without having to agree with them.
Huh?
You can understand someone without having to agree with that person.
No. I mean, I understand the drive to go defend someone physically. I understand that drive, and that's the only thing I was, you know, because there's like a thing, you know, where I come from, like you don't play with someone's name over and over and over and over and over. So once that person catches you and they see you playing with their name or someone's name that's close to you, you have to expect hands to be put on top of it, right? Now I get it, the scenario and everything, it's not the same, right? I understand these things, right? But being from where I'm from, and I think this is why a lot of rappers supported Will in the move that he made, is that Will showed at this time, because a lot of rappers they claim gangsta, they claim this, they claim that, but most rappers don't do anything, right? And they saw Will, someone from Philly, but from the hood in Philly when he was raised. This is not the first time he smacked someone, you know, like this is like the second time he smacked someone. So it's like, you know, I understand that part of it. Do I think at the end of the day he should have done what he did? I don't think it was a good idea. I think he could have pulled him to the side after and maybe had him apologize to his wife or take him to the back alley, you know? Yeah. One of those two situations. But I am not opposed to the idea of if you have a problem, you hand that problem there. I'm not opposed to that.
Okay. I have two major problems with that. Yes,
sir.
His problem was not with Chris Rock. I think the problem again was with all the buildup of people making fun of him and ridiculing him and throwing his name in the trash over and over again.
Misplaced anger, sure. Yeah. But a target's a target.
But this is my problem right now. You did that. You have to take responsibility because you put yourself in there. A lot of YouTubers, perfect example is Peter McKinnon, does not puts his wife or daughter or son in his videos for a reason. He doesn't want the internet to even see their face. He takes them out of the public limelight because let's be honest, you and me are trying to be in the public limelight. There's gonna be criticism and jokes made about us. We are okay with that, but maybe my brother, because I don't think my brother has even. Either way, my little sister, maybe your girl, she has never been in a video. You want to keep them out of it. So they are over here. They shouldn't be touched because they didn't choose to be here and we're not putting them there. So if someone says something about your girl or my little sister that is not involved in none of this, there's a problem. If you want to insult me, go ahead. Make fun of me, go ahead. Listen, you make fun of me, I'm cool. If someone makes fun of me in the comment section, I'm cool. I'm putting myself here. Jada Smith and Will Smith put themselves in the limelight. You mean Jada Smith, not Jaden? I'll be confusing that name and make fun of me for that, man. I mess up names all the time. You know that. But the point is that they had a whole video, Red Table Talk, where he was crying and the man became a meme. Yes. He became a meme. They were calling him a cock, a beta male. They were calling him, oh, you don't run your family. Your wife is abusing you. All this type of stuff. Maybe you like it. All type of stuff. You put yourself there. So you can't be complaining now. Can you be complaining now you're getting all the heat you didn't like? If I make a video in this YouTube channel. He didn't complain. He didn't really complain. In his speech, he was basically crying, saying, everyone expects that I have to take it and then I'm supposed to just be cool with it. And it's like, you open yourself up. That's like a Kardashian. Wait, hold on. Okay, I get that, and I do get that, and I don't want you to think that I don't get that, because I do get what you're saying about putting yourself out there, right? But, and this is something important, and this is something that I have a theory on when it comes to just humans in general. You can take but so much. Don't put yourself there. Okay, wait, no. It's not. But the thing is, everyone has limits. Everyone has limits. No, what do you mean? Don't give you that? No, massive hole in that. What do you mean? You're gonna be like we're all human? You're gonna be like you're all human? No. I'm not gonna say we're all human. Okay, go ahead. I'm saying people have limits. For instance, Joe Rogan doesn't read his comments for a reason. Of course. Right? Like, but he puts himself out there. But he puts himself out there in the first place, right? Yeah. But now Joe's rise to popularity is talking to people and people listen to the conversation. Right? Will's rise to personality is not the same thing. He cannot afford to not know what's hot at a certain time. He has to be on top of the shit. Is two completely different ways of fame, right? So when he's grown a fan base and he's been personable to his fan base for years, decades at this point, right? After a certain time, and I'm not saying, and I'm not giving him bail. I'm not giving him bail. I'm just saying this towards celebrities in general. There's a point in every celebrity's life where they disappear for a while, and they disappear for a reason, and it's because it was a different reason, but no, it wasn't just Dave Chappelle also disappeared. He couldn't deal with Hollywood anymore. Yeah, he could not deal with it, and he also made a statement. He's like, eventually you have to realize that it might not be the people that's sick. It might be the environment that's sick. Yeah. Okay. And so you put yourself out there, right? And everyone at a point they think they can take it. At a point they think they can take it, and then all it takes is a straw. The straw that broke the camel's back. And this was the straw that broke the camel's back. And this was a straw that broke the camel's back. And again, I'm not shooting him bail, but I understand everyone has a limit. It doesn't, hey, bro. Me and you are like best friends, bro. If I called you a fat ass every day, every time I saw you, it might not bother you for the first couple of years. But then it's like, okay, at a certain time, you're gonna look at me like, bro, is there like what's up with you? You got a problem or something? And you might not think that way now. But this is stretching. If you stretch an insult out long enough, it bothers someone. It does. It eventually, in the beginning, the insult might not be as impactful as it is. But if you stretch the insult out, not only if you stretch it out, if you multiply it, like let's say my influencer calling you a fat ass, then let's say we have 10 other friends,
and they start doing the exact same thing that I'm doing for the next 10 years. It's like, bro, what's going on at this point? Yeah. This is not bail for Will.
Okay.
I am, but I understand. And I can recognize the fact that I can see. No, here's a better way of paying it, right? Every man has a breaking point. I've seen your breaking point before, and when you break, you can't control it, right? And when you break, it's like it just goes. It just goes. There is no thought process behind it. There is no whatever. It just goes, and later on, you're there reflecting, like, damn, bro, why did I just do what I did? You know what I mean? And I think he broke. And I think he broke. And
she broke.
I believe there should be some type of repercussions to whatever he did, right? But I do wonder, and I'm a bit concerned on his mental state moving forward from here. And after you break, and now just the multiple, like, do you have so much more of an impact on you right now? There's gonna be so much more on you.
Oh yeah.
I am concerned about that man's mental health now.
Okay, fair. You make a fair argument. Everyone has a breaking point.
Yeah.
Maybe he clearly underestimated the internet. And that is something that I don't. I do not underestimate the internet. I don't think for a second that I'm above getting ridiculed and getting attacked in this place.
Oh yeah, right? Definitely. We
both know.
We have a video that had we got like 5,000 views. I read the comments, bro. Never again. I know. I read the comments. I was like, oh man.
Listen,
we're dumbasses.
Listen, I listened to.
But I made someone delete their post. I hit back at someone on a comment. They deleted their comment.
I mean, look. In reality, if any of those guys ever gonna come up to you and me and gonna say the same things to our faces? No.
Hell no.
Hell no. But because of the internet, they think they have anonymity and they can just say whatever the hell they want. Mm-hmm. But I am not going to be clapping back at people on the internet. That's a waste of my time. And from my mental state, I don't want that. Yeah. I will never put my private information, and you know how I am. I'm an extremely private person out there. Because I can get twisted like that. If I make a video with my ex and we start talking about everything that ever happened to us, and I can start, I know what's going to happen. The internet is not like this beautiful angelic place where they're going to be like, oh, I understand your feelings. You thought the people on the Red Table Talk you thought Will maybe thought that when he made the whole Red Table Talk video that people are going to understand him and going to relate? No. They twisted it. He became a meme like that. I seen it. I don't mess with the internet.
It was bad.
I don't mess with the internet. I've seen multiple YouTubers ruin their lives because of this.
Well, hold it. I remember there was a guy named Leafy. And he was FoodieTube as well. But Leafy and FoodieTube, they were the biggest things on YouTube, bro. At one point, like literally, you mention your name, like they'll talk about this old man or whatever, and bro, millions of views just by saying old man, right? He'll get millions of views, and then just one video took him down, and since then he's been in the rubble. Like I think he has like millions of subscribers, gets like 10,000 views, something like that. It's actually insane.
A bunch of YouTubers, there's no mercy in the internet. You don't think you're gonna come to the internet, you're gonna open up about your feelings, and people are gonna be respectful and nice to you. I don't expect that. That's why I don't open up about the internet.
I think it's same thing with iDubbbz, right? Didn't iDubbbz like
I'm not 100%. I just know FoodieTube. He apparently went crazy talking about Drake. That's the last thing I remember. I remember like
I remember YouTubers. He became a caricature. Himself.
And man, it's crazy, man. Like I don't know what happened to that man.
But that's when pranks were a big thing. He used to do all these fake pranks and then say I didn't do any fake pranks, and then be recorded doing fake pranks, and he just kept on with the lie.
And it just can't. But listen, my only problem with this is the whole going up to a comedian and smack him. I understand we all have breaking points, but don't mess with the internet because you'll reach your breaking point real quick.
Yeah,
But Andrew Schultz freaking murdered.
Yeah, great jokes. I think Andrew is a great comedian. I can't wait to go to one of his shows. I will not bring my girl there though. Yeah, closing statements. This has been Lidat. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, share. We were over 60 subs. We were just barely hitting 50 a week or two ago. We're at 60. We're getting closer to 100 as time goes on. At this pace, we should be hitting. I don't want to say my estimate. I'm just gonna leave it there. Continue to like, subscribe. Keep pushing this content out. I'm really happy with the support. Any closing words, Jose?
For comedians, Sam is a comedian cyst, meaning that he hates comedians.
Peace out.